What is going on, you guys? Alex here with Sportline, bringing you another Tesla video. Today we're going to be checking out Sportline's swivel screen mount on this Tesla Model Y, walking you through the install and how to do it yourself at home. So there's just a few basic tools we're going to need to do this today. We're going to need a 10mm socket or a wrench. We're going to need some Torx bits as well as a Phillips head screwdriver. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this install. Alright, first thing we need to do is to pry down this plastic cover here. I'm just going to use this plastic trim tool that comes in the kit. Should come down pretty easy, just like that. And then here is going to be our interior temperature sensor. We're going to need to disconnect this. So there's going to be a little tab on top of the plug here that we're just going to press in. I'm just going to use the screwdriver to help me press that tab in. And then we should be able to simply pull the wire off like that. And now we have this piece free. We're going to set this to the side for now. We will need to swap over our sensor to one of the new trim pieces later on, but for now we're just going to set this to the side. Alright, now we're going to need to get under here to these 10mm bolts right here, and we're just going to take these two loose, and then we'll be able to pull the screen all the way off of here. And as I'm taking these bolts out, I'm just going to set them in the cup holder so I don't lose them. Now we should be able to grab the screen and pull straight back. And it might take a little bit of force to get it off. And now we're just going to lay the screen down on the center console here so we can work on some of the items back here. Alright, now there's just going to be a couple of T25 Torx screws in here that hold this bracket here on. I'm going to remove those using the included Torx wrench that came in the kit. So once you've got those screws loose, you can just pull this straight back. And I'm going to go ahead and grab those screws, put those in the cup holder as well so we don't lose them. So now with that out of the way, we have access to the wire plug that plugs into the back of the screen. There's going to be a white plastic retainer that we need to remove first. We can just grab this with our fingers and kind of pry up on it, and it should pull straight up. I'm just going to pull it up the wire a little ways. Now we have this pink clip, and I'm just going to take our little screwdriver from before and press the tab on it. And once the tab is pressed in, we can pull straight up. And it should pull up just like that. Now I'm going to pull the wiring through this trim piece, and we're going to remove this. We don't need this anymore. Alright, now we can take our new bracket, and it's going to go in this orientation. It's just going to slide into here. Then we'll take the factory 10mm bolts we removed earlier and just insert them up through the bottom. Go ahead and get this tightened back up pretty snug. Alright, now that we have our bracket in and tightened up, we're going to take our new trim piece and get ready to install it. We're going to make sure we slip our wiring through the hole. And it helps to have the bracket swiveled to the side so we can slip our new trim piece over just like this. So I'm going to start by getting the bottom in first. There's going to be 3 tabs along the bottom here that should slide underneath the dash. And it should pretty much clip in just like that. Okay, up next I'm going to take our protective trim piece cover and place it on the back of the screen just like that. Then we're going to take the T25 Torx bolts that we removed earlier and use these to fasten this piece onto the back of the screen. Once you've got that in place, we can go ahead and reattach our wire to the back of the screen. And then we're going to slide our white clip back down over the plug. All right, now with that plugged back in, we can just pick our screen up and we're gonna slide it right over the top of the bracket. It's just gonna sit on top of the bracket. And it should sit there just like that. Now here's where we're gonna take our 5mm Allen bolts to fasten the screen to our new swivel bracket. These are gonna come up through the bottom just like factory. All right, now with our swivel screen mounted, we're gonna need to grab our trim piece with our air temperature sensor, and we're gonna work on this. We're gonna need a T20 Torx here. I'm just gonna unscrew this from the factory trim piece, and we're gonna screw it into our new trim piece. Now there's going to be a couple of different trim pieces that come in the kit depending on your year model of your Tesla. There's a few different air temperature sensors. So in our case here, we have this bigger sensor. We're going to be using this bigger trim piece right here. But if you have an earlier car, you may need to use this trim piece. All right, now we're ready to plug our temperature sensor back up. So grab your wire and we're just gonna simply push it into the sensor. Get that clipped in, and this new trim piece is just gonna clip into our trim piece here. It's gonna be a big tab at the bottom. I'm gonna get that in first and then the left and right side. All right, and our final step is gonna be this little trim piece here with the double side tape on the back. It's just gonna go on the back here to clean up the look. You'll see a little round cutout at the bottom here. This is gonna go over the top side of the wire. And I'm just gonna get that pressed into place and we are done. So this is a pretty awesome upgrade. We have this swivel screen now that can actually swivel towards the driver for better view or towards the passenger. And with those plastic trim pieces, it really cleans up the look and makes it look OEM. So that is going to do it today for our install of the Sportline screen swivel bracket for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. If you want to check this out for yourself, you can do that at tsportline.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like, and if you're not already, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever we post new videos. We've got lots more Tesla content coming very soon. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.